Good evening. I'm Shanti. Is the voice okay? You're able to hear me? People on Zoom okay to able to listen? Is the voice okay on Zoom?
Yes, we are hearing. I am hearing.
Welcome for making that extra effort to come in person, especially at a time where everyone is busy, everyone is planning, preparing.
We always like the phone, but we don't get taxi. We had a we honestly called over back in the past.
Oh, really? Busy time for the taxi walas also. Huh?
All the time, you know, Christmas.
Christmas, New Year. It's a holiday season.
Yeah,
The schools have closed.
Alan is not here to bring us. How about it?
Right. So you don't drive. You do? Okay.
Don't do that. I don't want to get it.
Hmm. It's
You
been
guys, but it's too busy.
busy. But still you made the effort to come. So
Yeah.
congratulations to you and your determined thought. That goes on to say that you really wanted to do something to take care of yourself in the midst of, I'm sure you're also preparing, whether you do for the children, whether you do for adults, whether you do for family, whether you do for your co-workers, friends. This is the time when there's a lot of planning which goes on, thinking what to give, what not to give. And at the same time, there is expectations also to be met. And there is also a limited budget as well. Not sure whether people in Guyana use a lot of credit card, but in the US, it's just like swipe, swipe, swipe. Oh,
We don't
it's,
have the money to swipe.
but it's credit, right? So
Oh,
it
it's
just
credit.
credited
So you
and
can pay it.
with interest, you'll have to pay if you don't pay it at a certain amount of time. So yeah, here also, I'm sure. So it's in one form or another. But in the topic for tonight is Silent Night.
I don't know.
During Christmas, that's one of the very famous carols. We recently had been to Silent Night, Holy Night. But I feel it's also a time of transition, whether it's the transition of the year, whether the change of season. Well, it was kind of cool all these days. Still, here comes the heat again. Are you feeling cold? Okay. Okay. So if you want any one of this to go down, let us know. So in the midst of all of those planning, so what do you all do for holiday season at this time of the year? How do you, where are you involved in? You do a lot. Huh? Like?
Christmas time is time for save as well as.
Ah, it's a time for seva.
Same here.
Same time for seva. It's such a nice to think. It is not like giving.
The more you take care of it, less much.
You take care of the less fortunate ones. So nice. No? It's not calling them, I understand, I understand. It's not, it's giving respect to them. No? You're giving, upholding their dignity rather than calling dot, dot, dot. I don't even want to say that because we don't want to give that energy out there. So we had been recently to this Christmas carol, which was in one of the cathedrals in Rigtan. And
They usually have carols singing.
yes, 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 it was good.
This year I didn't go because of the heat.
It's the heat. Yes,
I
we
think
thought it
heat,
would be air conditioned, but it was
I'm
hot.
afraid I failed.
But it was a good experience.
I almost failed.
With the
year.
number of people, no?
The
And
heat,
the
don't have enough fan.
ventilation. Well, it was the first time for most of us who had been inside the
lovely.
cathedral as well. So it was nice to see the children and others. So this song was getting sung multiple times by different groups. Holy Night, Silent Night. And I was reflecting, yes, it's a silent time. In some part of the world, it is snowing, it's winter, it gets darker earlier, it gets colder. So people are more cozy. It's, well, this part a little bit, especially in the mornings. It's cooler, I would say. No, I won't say it's cold. So it kind of a way, even Mother Nature is telling to take a pause. In some parts of the world, all the leaves fall in the fall season, and winter, there is no leaves except the pines, which are the kind of the evergreens, and all we have the artificial ones. So it's kind of a time where even Mother Nature is telling to take a pause, to go within. It looks dead, right? All the trees look dead, but they're not dead. They're going through like their own process, because once it's spring, you'll see all the
Right.
colors, you'll see all the leaves coming up. So they're taking this time to kind of hibernate. So let's also, as we plan, you must be planning. So what do you do for the less fortunate ones? You cook something for them,
Yeah, we cook and we give them toys and
toys,
whatever
cooking,
else we can manage to do.
uh-huh. Lots of love. You do some activities with them,
Yes,
such as?
Depends on the age group. So, sometimes, well, if it's kids, we do like, like musical chairs.
Musical chairs.
Different
Uh-huh.
things for them, yeah.
Fun and also spiritual.
Yes.
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 Yes, that's true. We've been trying to invite many people to come and or just to come to the center. It's like, sister, well, you would think, okay, the Prime Minister Modi came and when the group who was involved in it, you would think they would be settled down. But apparently, there's so many parties they're being invited to one or the other. So one of the brothers was like, oh, it's like obligation.
Yeah.
So you have to be there. And sometimes it goes on late. So whatever we are doing during this holiday season, with what mindset are we doing? Whether I'm going to a party, whether I'm going to the less fortunate
you know,
one.
one thing we do, self-organization,
Huh?
in SCPO,
Uh-huh.
the people go to get the pension at the post office, but they come
Correct.
from very far,
Right.
and
Okay.
it's a big crowd. So what we do,
Ground or crowd?
Crowd.
Oh, okay.
and they come from far, they're hungry, tired. We just offer them water, tea and some chana,
Acha.
something, to revive them until they get home.
That's very
And
thoughtful.
each one of us, it costs about $20,000, each one of us, from time to time, donate, whoever can, in whatever we.
True. Very nice. Well, many different NGOs also stand to,
Yes.
especially during Christmas time, you will see whether it's Salvation Army.
Not the Christmas side.
True.
We do it
I
all the
agree.
time. We do it all the time.
Yes.
But maybe Christmas a little extra.
Yes.
I think that's when people wake up and become mindful or think about these kinds of less fortunate ones. Like, okay, what can we do for them? Because we are celebrating. We have a family to come together. We prepare extravagant of meal. Do you also celebrate at home? Some people, okay, different. Well, I know when you walk through this main street, Trinidad. Okay, because you have family in Trinidad. Okay.
At home, it's just myself and my son.
Acha.
The children
Okay.
are all abroad. They will come later.
Well, it's kind of blessing in disguise, right?
Yeah.
You're available for seva. You're available for
Yes.
service for mankind. But we're having a handful here and a handful on Zoom because it's the holiday season. They must be picking something or preparing something, cleaning, decorating. Well, we had the fortune of some people come not from all different parts of the country and do it. So as we do the external preparations, how are we taking care and what are we doing for our inner work? In what state of mind am I doing all of this? Ultimately, whether it is decoration, whether it is packing a gift, whether it is cooking, whether it's doing some activities, what is it that we want each one to experience?
Well,
Love,
and compassion.
compassion, very nice. Love and compassion from whom? And from where?
On behalf,
You know, one is, should they be connecting to us, or should they be connecting to their own core values that they are?
Inside, for whoever you are, within, and connected to everybody.
Their divine, the
Yes.
divine and to the
Yes.
within. Very true. I think both, right? And of course, when people who they don't even know come to take care, there is a feeling of belongingness.
most times, most of the people we serve don't really know us. We don't know
Huh.
them and they don't know. us.
You know,
Because
we
it's unconditional, right?
correct. It's unconditional,
Yeah.
unexpected, and zero expectation. It's just giving. So it's there is that selflessness. There is altruism. We've been going to the prison in Georgetown.
That's somewhere I will go to do.
You do go to? Ah, acha.
It's this way.
Huh.
They got
Sure.
the prison
So-
in Amsterdam.
Yes, they asked us if we could go to all, but it is so far.
Yeah.
So we said, let's start over here and maybe we choose some other day to go to New Amps. Do you go and do Seva there?
I never went, I always wanted
I
to.
used to do a lot more,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not sure if the rules here is the same, but whom you have to send like your information.
Yes, it's the
Yeah,
first
after-
time. Yes, there is a
After-
protocol you have to do first time and they do like a check because they
Yes.
want to know whatever you're sharing or giving is kosher
Safe.
or safe. Yes,
Safe.
yes.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why they
Are they
do.
responsive here when you go?
So we've been going from past 2 months.
Okay.
It's just recently we started,
And they're responsive?
kind of. You can't force the inmates to come, huh? So there's a group who are consistently they come. And sometimes because of there's multiple dimensions to it, challenges. So we really don't know the exact cause, but there's multifactorial effect. But there is definitely some good because they do say they bring some other people, so new ones come, so they inspire the other. So it's like word of mouth when you share your experience and they want to come. Why am I talking about that is because we wanted to celebrate the holidays with them. And with great enthusiasm, we packed our bags and we go. And they said, sorry, we can only meet next year. Like, why? So they had like a family gathering, so this next 2 weeks is when their family members would come, they would get a meal and they would all sit together and eat. So I'm like, okay, at least we were thinking those family members who don't come, let's go and I said, no, not allowed. We also spoke to the officer in charge and she was also just next year. So, right, okay.
Very, very nice of you all. Very, very nice.
Raising them,
Yes,
only in that time frame, because
Correct.
they tend to close off.
correct.
Yes.
That's the thing, because there are only limited space, which is called as a classroom. Though they have a ground, you can't do it over there, you have a specific space where, and that's like a multi-purpose room for them. So it is what it is. So we give our good wishes and next year we'll go and meet them fresh. Um, but whatever we are doing, why am I doing it? What is my intention of doing it? What is the mindset that we need to be? One is to think what gift to give. But if you really look back and ask yourself, what would be a good gift? Which some people, yes, some love, correct. And how would you express love? In a form of a gift, how would you express love? There used to be a time when we were kids growing up, we used to hand make greeting cards. We used to hand make it.
I used to
Like
do
with
that.
the kids right now, still.
You still do it with the kids? Yeah.
Because when you give, they do that with the dog.
Yes, you're very
So you
good.
give it to when they love, and
Mm.
you will see that excitement in that.
Yes, yes. Yes, Sister Aisha?
What was I going to say?
About the card, handmade cards.
The handmade card.
Mhm.
Handmade cards are very lovely. It shows a lot of compassion and love, and it creates a lot of excitement.
True. No, I'm just thinking if somebody would just go to a store, pick up and give me, or take the time and real time, right? And your heart and you draw, however it is. I might not be the best painter or whatever.
Even if
whatever
I buy
goes
one
in
from the store, I sit and I write my own words.
Yes, that's another thing. You could put your own words into it.
Cards tend to have really meaningful words as well.
Yes, yes, I'm not condemning the cards. They do have nice
no matter how
poetic
nice
and
the card
your
is, I
feelings
have my
go
own
there.
words.
Ah.
Also,
Yes,
to endorse that.
yeah, you're endorsing, okay. It's called cherry on the cake. It's a
Cherry on.
cherry and then the cherry on the cake. So exactly, there goes the feelings. And that's why when in the US, they do Thanksgiving meal, right? They all come together and they have a meal. And so in the holidays, their families come together and they cook. They cook with a lot of love. No, it's not just going out. Huh.
Yeah. But I'm not sure if we did. Yes, we did it here as well.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving here, Christmas time, as
Acha.
well as,
In Trinidad. Okay. So even when we are cooking, instead of taking the tension or stress, oh my God, I need to cook for so many people, or I have to do this, so much it will, whether it's pizza, whatever, you want to do something different. And looking either the cost, looking at the time, looking at the resources, doing it. But when I do it with the right mindset,
I don't really
Doing it with
celebrate
love.
like Thanksgiving. To me, every day in my life is Thanksgiving.
exactly, that's how it should be. I should be
Every day.
grateful every moment. And every meal, we should be really grateful, wherever we are, however God has placed us, it's the best for us.
But it's an American
In
tradition.
whatever situation we are, the best. Yes.
It's an American tradition, so I have nothing against.
Oh, no, absolutely not. In the country that I come from, we don't have like Mother's Day and Father's Day because it is like default setting that you need to love your mother, respect your parents. But when you don't see that happening in certain parts of the world, this is a way
It's all
of
commercialized,
instilling.
that's all.
Yeah, well, things have changed, no? So it's a way of instilling that awareness in them. So I feel these moments of coming together, there is joy, there is happiness, there is togetherness, there is celebration. All that is there. Compassion. You two sisters are definitely loaded with compassion from what I know, from what you do, how you think. Just extending out to our extended family.
We are fortunate that God has given us the opportunity to
Very
serve.
true, very true.
We are very fortunate. Not everybody can serve.
Yesterday, Sunday, 6:30, they had a walk here.
Yeah.
They had a gathering at Umanayana. It was against animals, animal activists.
I mean,
And one of the sisters had invited her, but it was at 6:30. So it's the same time when we have class. So sorry, we couldn't go. But she sent me a picture of the group walking, and they had like the sign, the placard, and it said, animals have a right and we have a responsibility. They have a right and we have responsibility. I was like, that's so perfect.
perfectly.
Perfect. We also have a responsibility.
that's right now, because of that, we have an animal shelter home in Southern.
You have an animal shelter home inside. Oh, in
They
Trinidad.
have here too, they have.
They did, that's, like, responsibility only like 6 months now. And everybody donated and we try to, even if it's like a bird, because first we wanted to just do dogs and cats.
Mhm.
But like the people are allergic to pets. So
Uh-huh.
to like hire other.
Another place.
So any animal, they have someone who's a vet and he's taking care of it now and yeah. So I know what that is really important.
Very good. That you're taking care of the animals and the unspoken ones.
It is such a thing. You treat the animals. God has given them the intellect. The only thing we have about them is that we can speak.
Yeah. True. We have another ability which the animals don't. You know, animals work by instinct,
Yes,
right? They will, if there is a monkey here and he'll see a banana, he'll come and just grab it. Right? He won't think it's my food, I'm hungry. It's food for me. He's just going to grab it. But a human will discern. He will understand it's good or bad. Is it wrong or right? And then take a decision. So we definitely have more
you
responsibility
know what,
than
I had a cat,
you had a cat.
and this cat, I play classical music, the cat tail going in time with this music. Take the music off, just to see.
It'll
its
stop.
tail stop.
Wow, what
I
is the
start
tail?
again, the tail start again.
Done.
It's unbelievable. I'm seeing it like I can't believe it.
They all are sensitive to vibrations. They can't speak, but they're very sensitive to vibrations. And the more innocent I, the being, am, the closer they'll come. They'll feel the purity, they'll feel the energy from you, and they'll come. They'll sense it.
100%. I
Yeah.
have no idea where we're at.
You're dealing with that?
Because right by my door, I used to feed them, and they like 3 babies here. Like, this is happened just yesterday, so it's real. I've seen it.
Okay, definitely. So with all the other things, when we pack, when we cook, when we buy, when we give, zero wants, zero expectation, zero desire. Oh, I gave him, it was interesting because we were talking the other day, okay, what activity can we do? Because we're going to have a holiday celebration. And one of them said, you know, at their workplace, they have, and it happened with me as well in my workplace in the US. So we all were supposed to get a gift. It's called gift exchange, right? Gift exchange.
Yeah.
Huh? And we all were supposed to get a
Sure.
gift of any gift
Anything.
worth $20. Which is fine, right? And they do an activity and you get something and it goes on. But one lady was sharing, one of the co-workers was sharing that they all the family members will come, and it's an expectation that you get a gift no less than $50. This is US, no? And now imagine her own family members, extended cousins, and all of them, how much stress and tension that she should be going through. And she has to cook also and meet up with these expectations also and make sure she's able to meet the ends. So sometimes or many times it becomes a burden, becomes stressful. And they think, why at all? It's time.
I don't think I will even become stressed.
Yeah. It's different. No? For
Yeah.
each one, it is different. So when we have enough, we can share. But when we have limited and the expectation is so high, now how do I deal with that? I am okay. If nobody gives me a gift, it is fine. You just come and give me a hug or just say happy holidays, no season's greeting.
Yeah, my
You're just
friends do that.
content.
Gift
But
exchange.
when someone is discontent or there is an expectation, how should we deal with that? What should be our mindset? Is it easy to make someone content?
It depends on the mindset. But to me, I
Uh-huh.
think now it's basic materialistic things.
Materialistic,
So if you really truly value the back of your heart,
right?
yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, like, kids will definitely look for something.
As adults, we should be more mature, isn't
Yes.
it? Very true. So as kids, it's different. We've also grown up, right? I'm sure we've also wanted, oh, I want this particular dress or yes. But as we grow up, you grow out of it.
Santa Claus.
Um,
Mr. Claus is Santa.
Yeah, that's how the adults would teach. Be a good boy, Santa is going to come. That's the way of encouraging goodness to emerge, that we do good actions, good deeds. But should I be just doing good deeds only at that time?
So that should be your lifetime. That should be your way of life.
Exactly. So this time that we have, few days, today's the 16th. So 9 days for Christmas, right? 9 days of Christmas, that's what
I
they
think
said.
next week, Wednesday.
Uh-huh. So the 16th.
Yeah.
So 25th. So 9 days for Christmas. So in this next 9 days, what preparations can I do internally that I have a peaceful Christmas, peaceful holiday, peaceful transition to the new year, where I have loving, where I am also full. I don't feel I drained out. Oh, thank God this festival is over. Thank God the holidays are over. Instead of going into that kind of a state of being that we enjoyed. It's like, wow, before, during, and after we enjoy the whole process. That is success. It should never be draining us. Oh, now I can sleep extra. Mm. And how do I develop that contentment inside? Will I just think I'm content and I'll become content? What will help me? You're right. You're very much right. What will help me to emerge that, to feel contented? Who will be contented?
Because I'm happy that whatever God gives to me, I'm very happy to have it. And I thank him for having it.
Right. You're grateful, gratitude, right? When you start counting your blessings, start counting your goodness and that you have. We were doing a virtue thing, and there was one line when there is divine love, there is everything. And when there is everything and there is no divine love, there is nothing.
And when you're contented,
You
get
understand?
everything. You don't know how it comes. Sometimes you question yourself. Thank God for my loving children.
Mhm.
Who do so much to me. And I don't even expect it.
That's your good karmas, your good actions.
Yeah.
Your the way you upbring the kids, it has an impact on them.
God bless.
Bless you. Yeah,
And you know,
bless them.
those are things you don't expect, but they just come your way.
Uh-huh.
You don't know how they come, but they just come. And that's God's blessing.
True. So, when there is divine love, there is everything. And when there is no divine love, you have everything, but there is nothing. In spite of having everything, whether it's physical health, whether it's financial fullness, whether it's a contentment in the career, might be the best job, the best family, you have the best house, everything, but there would be discontent, right? So the ingredient is one, as you said, gratitude. I'm grateful for everything, every person, every situation.
Oh, sister, I notice a lot of people like to complain. They always complain, they complain.
Do we know of anyone who complains? Many.
I mean, if I have to complain, it really calls to that.
Hmm.
But seldomly never calls to that.
Put yourself in that person's shoes. Do you feel it is worth complaining?
Then the complaining is satisfied, and the complaining and complaining and.
So how do you flip the coin that time?
Because of being contented.
Okay, if they are complaining, what do you do so that you
Ignore
can
them.
make them to see the goodness?
Ask someone why are you complaining? Yeah, I know.
I
That's
think-
what I do. I
I
am.
say what is one thing that you're grateful.
Yes. That's
Same,
true.
similar, yes.
Yeah.
What are you one thing grateful for?
Grateful.
Yes,
That
that's true.
is what that they can think and then change their things.
Yes, very true, very true.
Like somebody, I have to tell you, there's somebody very wealthy that is complaining. I said, well, if it's bothering you that much, what about our maids, our gardeners? What about them? What was they saying?
Mhm. Very true. That's a nice one. Anybody on Zoom would like to say? So some of the suggestion is, what is that one thing that you can be grateful for?
Okay.
Because it's like you have a white dress and there's one black stain somewhere. And like, okay, can you see the white around? Or are your eyes only going on that little black spot which is over there? So it's the mindset, it's the perception, it's what glasses I'm wearing. Remember, I don't know if you were there, I had shared a story about the laundry clothes.
No,
So there's a couple who moved to a new apartment, right? Apartment, not a. And it is a routine that every day the husband will, no, the wife will make coffee, tea, whatever, and they will sit by the coffee table, and the husband will read the newspaper. The wife will come and give the tea or coffee, and they have a window right next. And right through the window, you see the neighbor's laundry. It's hung over there. You heard this? Huh.
Yeah, I
So,
think you told us about it once, but you go ahead.
so
I-
every day he would open the newspaper, have the tea, and the wife would say, "Oh my God, this lady doesn't know how to clean. Maybe we should give her a better detergent. Oh, it's so dirty. It doesn't even look washed." Every day, every day. And one day she gets up a little late. So the husband is done making the tea or coffee and he's happily reading the newspaper. And she picks up her cup and looks through the window. And to her surprise, there are clean laundry hung over there. And she's like, wow, look at that. She at last learned how to wash her clothes. Now they are clean clothes. I wonder what she did. She goes on about it now. So the husband, who was quietly listening and witnessing this, looks at her and says, "Honey, I just cleaned our window. I just cleaned our window."
Just, with the, that's a good one.
So where is the trouble?
False judgment.
False judgment. I need to clean my window.
Exactly. You need to look at yourself.
Yeah.
So we work on ourselves with the others.
I mean, none of us
So,
are perfect in this
The
world.
music which is playing is our traffic control. So let's just take a moment to look at ourself, our clean self. Some water. Okay. Disposable cups, the cup clean. Maybe just if you want me to turn off the fan, that will help you because the AC is on. Yeah, you just turn that off. Huh? Thank you. Sometimes it aggravates. We thought, when you came in, it was hot.
Yeah, of course, it was really hard.
So let make you comfortable.
Yes,
Otherwise, the intellect will keep pulling.
yes,
So, time to look at ourselves. And this time, when it's really time for reflection, yesterday we were reading one of our discourse, and the essence was look at the self, look at time, and not just that, speed. How fast the time is transitioning. So it's important that we look at that. Am I keeping in pace with the changing times? Change is something people don't like. Whether it's a small thing, even a change in a detour, oh, road blocks, you have to change. Simple things. We don't like it. So as times are changing, am I changing accordingly? Not to adapt to it, but to refine myself. Am I letting 2024 is finished? In a few more days, 2025 is right around the corner. We might have started with new resolutions last year. So many promises. The file of the promise will go on. Right, yeah, everything. So again, time to reflect. Where am I? Where I want to go? So what should I do? What should I
really
be
like
doing?
coming here. I so miss when I can't come, but I don't have body to bring me.
We'll give all the good wishes so you could come.
It's
It
such
makes a
peaceful-
difference.
I feel so peaceful when I come here, extremely peaceful. But I wish if I could always
It's the
even just
taxi and yeah.
and listen.
Well, having told about that, now you look at the tree. Yes, there are different things. You know, there are some big, there are some small, many things. And I'm sure you might be putting up a tree, or if you haven't, well, you have one over here. So if you were to be an ornament, if you were to be an ornament in this tree, uh-huh, a ornament, one, so which one would that be? And why? And secondly, where would you place that ornament in the tree? Just even the Zoom people, I'm sure you're able to see our wonderfully decorated tree. So if you were given a choice to be one of the ornament, which ornament would you be and why? And secondly, where would you place it in the tree and why? Okay, you are probably you have the answer already. Go ahead. Amber.
Yeah. So I was thinking,
Can I turn the
everyone,
okay?
yeah. So I was thinking of the angel.
Uh-huh.
Angel went really close to me because of, I have that, but I don't think I will choose it. I choose star. Because
Oh,
I
I
would
was going
love
to
to
say the
be
same thing as
a
that.
That's fine. You can take the star.
because you light up everyone around.
Ah, you light up the life of everyone
Yes.
around you. So you
Because
choose a
it's
star,
a star.
including yourself. All
But
right.
I was going to say the same.
You were going to say the same. And what was the reason for that?
The star,
Huh?
because the star is unique. The star gives lights to everyone
Huh. And where would you place your star in the
at the
tree?
top of the tree.
At the top of the tree. What about the ones at the bottom then?
It will
Oh,
be
okay, that's fine. That's
there.
fine. Why at the top of the tree?
Because it's outstanding.
Because it's outstanding.
Say it lights to everyone.
Because it gives light to
Yeah,
everyone. Kaushipa, what would you say?
And this,
Come, grab your chair.
I would have been the.
You want to be the, what ornament would you like to be?
Represent you all its.
No, which ornament you want to be?
I want to be angel.
You want to be an angel, okay. And you want to be in the root. You understand why he wants to be in the root. The whole tree is served through the
Yes.
roots.
Of course.
Hmm?
Yeah.
That way. And what about our brothers and sisters joining us from Zoom? What about our brothers and sisters joining us from Zoom? Anybody would like to share? What ornament would you like to be and why? And where would you like to place yourself? No?
I'll be on the route. I'll be at the route.
Ah, you are the root. And what are you? Which ornament are you? There are lights, there are different shape, snowy, golden, white and gold. There are angels, there are bells, there are stars, there are lights, there are fabric, there's a shoe. Many things. Sister Danta, what would you like to be?
I want to solve the tree. So if I be at the bottom, I can able to solve the entire tree.
And what ornament are you?
A light that you can spread the light all around and up to the tree up on top
And what
from
light?
bottom to
Very good, nice. What light would you like to spread? If something you had to give to this tree, what light? Here, the tree is nothing but the world, right? All the people in our global family. What light would you like? And you talked about star. You talked about star. And what star would you like to be? What light would you like to shine?
Light of love.
Like-
peace. I'll like to sell the peace upon the tree, so the entire tree will be peaceful.
That's the need of the Anna, peace and love. And what about you? Peace and love.
love. Because when you do love, in some form they get peace.
Mm.
Yeah. So
To experience love, actually, they have to be peaceful as well to experience that love.
so it all, I think it all is a circle.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. If you are loving, you're peaceful. If you're peaceful, you're loving.
Yes.
It goes hand in hand. Very good. Anyone else?
Om Shanti,
Yes.
uh, Sister Sylvia.
Mm.
Of course, all Brahmins will be sitting at the root of the tree, the bottom, and there you'll find all the gifts, where the
Ah,
gifts are placed. So I will give that gift to the world, to the whole tree. And that is the gift of peace, of love, and virtuous, all virtues.
virtues. Very nice.
Om Shanti.
That's good. And I was also thinking these gifts are nothing but things that we need to be grateful for.
Yeah.
And we don't even realize it's a gift in our life.
Om Shanti, good night. Season greetings to all.
Thank you. This is Sister Ahilya from Nandi Park. Yes,
Yeah.
Sister. Where are you? Who are you in the tree?
I'm the light at the bottom of the tree, lighten up the whole tree with knowledge and peace and love.
Now we should hold this awareness that we are wherever, whether you chose to be at the top, middle, or deep inside, or at the bottom, that you are that light, being that light in whatever we do.
We are
Yeah.
the light star, the star.
It's not just when we sit in front of the tree, right? To constantly stay in that awareness, whether you're cleaning, whether you're just walking, whether you were driving, that you are in that route or you are close to the big star, you're shining. You're taking from the big star and shining your light all around. Whether it's like a canopy or whether it's the roots going top down or bottom up, it's the same. You're going to meet.
Virtues of love, of peace, happiness.
Mhm.
It's a time for peace, happiness. And it's funny when you get gifts, you put it in the Christmas tree, the root,
Mhm.
the bottom of the tree, but you don't open it until Christmas morning.
Yes, you have to wait.
So now in this, well, now is when we receiving all the virtues and we sharing and everything, and then we receive it all later.
That's true. It teaches us patience also. I wonder, there's
So many decorations the tree has. So Baba, so we decorating each other. No, we can't hear you.
We
I
can't
hear
hear you.
you.
You really got a silent night for true. You went silent night?
didn't we? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's our internet. Sorry for that.
No, you went silent night. Huh? There's a topic, silent night.
Yes. What about it, Sister? Yes.
I say you went, the topic is silent night. So
Oh,
you
that's
went-
why I went silent. Acha, very true. I went silently off the camera. I don't know what it's our internet. It's
It's
the
okay.
noise of the time. So I was telling that wherever you are, instead of you can shift the energy, and instead of complaining, blaming, and all of that, we start to do self-reflection, who we are and what we are radiating, and start cleaning our windows first. So
None of us are perfect.
none of us are perfect. We are in the making, it's getting a polish. We start cleaning the house, but the inner cleaning also has to be done. Yes, Amrita. It begins with me. Yes, begins with me. It's not them changing, I need to change. And what is it that I can change within me to make this holiday season, to make this transition peaceful, loving, and happy? In this, connecting to the divine star, the supreme star is important. Whether I'm in the roots, they all are connected to that star. So one, yes, you wanted to say something? So stay connected to the star. Be the star, be the light, and connect. And once the divine love is experienced, whether things are there, not there, you will stay content. It's like he is razi with you. He is happy. What else do we need? Is there anyone else that we need to please? If God is happy, then automatically everyone will be happy. And we don't even have to please God. I need to be loved, to be worthy to be loved by God. Just a little few more. I was thinking we'll spend the next few minutes spending time in that inner silent reflection. As it's the silent night, holy night, and the next 9 days for our preparation into the holiday season. Let's keep glowing. Let's keep lighting this inner light of true peace, true love, connecting to the truth, connecting to that unlimited source. So even when you go shopping, there might be long lines, there might be a lot of crowd, but remind yourself that you are the star or you are the light. You are this beautiful ornament and you're shining. And when you shine, you don't even have to speak. Wherever you are, you'll share those vibrations. Just like that little drawing, which is what do you call non-verbal communication. It doesn't speak, but it speaks a lot of things. So your presence will have a lot of impact, whether you're alone physically or with people, you're still adding vibrations to the world. Every moment you're peaceful, you're adding peace to the entire tree. Every moment you're loving, you're adding love to the entire tree. So somewhere, someone will experience it. Not just one, many. Right? So shall we do a few moments? Slip into that silent night and that holy night space. So sit comfortably. And as you can see, the beautiful tree in front of us. Multiple colors, multiple lights, multiple ornaments, designs. Now just randomly pick one ornament on the tree. And see yourself being this precious, invaluable ornament. And you have a very special role in the entire tree, which no other ornament can do, only you can do. You are special for everyone because you are connected to the One, to the super bright star. You're connected to the divine, connected to God, who's the ocean of love, ocean of peace, ever giving, ever loving, altruistic. And just feel getting soaked in that light of God. As the light, like every ray from God, is touching the soul, passing into, passing through, and around me, as if I am merged in that light of love. And this light, God's light, which is filling me, the soul, I start to glow brighter and brighter. The form of me disappears, and it is just light, God's light, touching every corner, every part, every branch, every leaf of the tree, every ornament is feeling the light from you, through you. Just allow that light from the divine to flow through you into the entire tree. And our only beautiful wish for the entire world, global family, is let them experience this joy. Let them experience this beautiful connection with God. And let them feel the precious gem that they are. Just play one song and just go into that experience of that. So touch the light, be the light, connect to the light, and spread the light. But stay light. When you stay light, you get might, and you'll do things which are right. So light, might, and right. Stay light, take might from God, and do things that are right. So I just also wanted to take this opportunity to invite everyone online and also in person for a holiday celebration over here on December 22nd, which is a Sunday. It's coming Sunday. It's in the morning, 9 o'clock. Are you available to come? Be nice to have you. 9 to 10:30. Amsterdam. Seva. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
But maybe I can't promise.
okay. All right. So if
If not, I will not be. Yeah.
So we're going to do different active again, make it spiritual and touch of to have. It's nice to have a good blend.
It was nice being here. I enjoyed it.
Me too, right? Having all of you is even fun.